Commission has opined that the subdivisional officer apparently is in connivance with the block development officer in issuance of the forged certificate in the name of Lutfunnesa Begum. The block development officer and the subdivisional officer, in order to give mileage to the candidature of Lutfunnesa, who does not belong to the OBC category, issued the certificate in her favor. Stop. Mithu Mondal within bracket Hajra and other witnesses clearly deposed that the block development officer was present at the time of scrutiny of nomination papers, and the signature of the block development officer was found on such nomination papers. Stop. The block development officer himself admitted that he was present at the time of scrutiny of the nomination papers of both the petitioners. Mithu Mondal Hajra, APRO Uluberia, Sudip Chakraborty, Shoyok, Uluberia 1 BDO office, and Habib Khan specifically stated that the block development officer, Niladri Shekhar De, struck off the tick mark in of the checklist on 17th June 2023 by forcibly taking the papers from Habib Khan, husband of the petitioner number 1. Paragraph. In view of the rejection of the nomination of the petitioner number 1, the nomination of Lutfunnesa Begum stood accepted, and she stood elected uncontested from a seat reserved for OBC category, even though she did not belong to the reserved category. Paragraph. With regard to the petitioner number 2, Tanuja Begum Mollik, the commission opined that the checklist was tampered with. Stop. The BDO and the members of the staff admitted and accepted that due to mistake, the checklist of Tanuja Begum Mollik was tampered. The OBC certificate of Tanuja was submitted on the 15th of June 2023, but the block development officer did not take cognizance of the same and rejected the nomination of Tanuja Begum on 17th June 2023. The block development officer admitted accepting the OBC certificate on the 15th of June 2023. Paragraph. From the report as placed by the paragraph the inquiry was conducted by the officers of the state administration under the supervision of Justice Devi Prasad De. Stop. From the report placed by the one-man commission, it is explicitly clear that and the SDO connived with each other and issued fake certificate. Issued certificate in favor of the private, in favor of the uncontested candidate. In favor of the candidate who was elected uncontested by relying upon false and fabricated documents and informations. Stop. Due to such act of the government, the said candidate is facing criminal charges brought against her by Ashik Khan. Stop. The returned candidate has categorically stated before the commission that she does not belong to the reserved category. Stop. Accordingly, the said candidate could not have contested from the reserved category post and could not have been declared elected. Stop. On the face of such facts, the seat in question being Bahira Gram Panchayat, Uluberia 1. Seat number 1, Bahira Gram Panchayat, Uluberia. Has to be declared as vacant. Stop. The returned candidate does not have any right to contest the said seat. Stop. Next. The state government, in consultation with the State Election Commission, is directed to fix up a day for repoll in the said seat. Stop. Next. The relying on the facts which has transpired after inquiry by the one-man commission, the court is convinced that steps ought to be taken against the Block Development Officer Niladri Shekhar De, the Additional Inspector, BCW, Mr. Kripa Sindhu Shamui, and Mr. Shomik Kumar Ghosh, SDO Uluberia. Stop. Next. The controlling officers of the aforesaid persons are directed to immediately consider initiating disciplinary proceedings against the aforesaid persons and to place them under suspension with immediate effect. Stop. Next. The report of the one-man commission shall be circulated amongst the parties after the order is uploaded in the server. Stop. Paragraph. The court expresses sincere gratitude to Justice Devi Prasad De, who performed the work pro bono within the time as specified by the court, even though a prayer was made for extension of the same. Stop. Next. The matter is directed to appear in the list once again on 3rd August 2023